What's up, everybody? I'm not dead. Ghost Robo has just been sleeping in bed. Maybe it's been a little confused in my head. The rhymes have returned. What more can be said? Welcome back. Hi! Hi! The channel's not entirely dead. Not yet, at least. Man, life is just... It's hard, baby. Like, there's a lot going on. It's a tricky balance. I got a lot going on. I've had some behind-the-scenes changes. Some things have kind of rearranged themselves, you know, for unintentionally, I guess. Switch Force used to be a 3-man operation. Switch Force now this sweet 1-man operation. And like that channel has just, I don't know, it is taking a lot of time, and that's a good thing. And then, you know, my parents have been going through a really crazy divorce, which I think has been more mentally draining than I like to admit. I moved across country. I dyed my freaking hair. Have you seen my hair? What is going on? In a world where I dye my hair, something I said I would never do. You know, and it wasn't like one of those, like, I'm a high schooler who's depressed and sad. I'm honestly, like, I would say I'm probably pretty anxious and depressed, just like at a low level. Well, I don't even know if a low level, but like I'm so blessed because I tilt positive. We talk about this a lot on the live streams. You want to just come hang out with me, by the way. I've been live streaming on Switch Force a lot. I might even start live streaming some games here just to kind of chill out. I don't really have a chance to play much, and it's kind of a bummer. There's some cool stuff that I really want to get to, and I mean, on one hand, this year has been completely devoid of the normal release schedule, and you know, and on the other hand, even without E3, even without all the normalcy, like we got some big, crazy cool games that I just have not had a lot of time with, and it's a bummer. This channel is my place to play, and I just have not had a chance to. So I really want to get back to it. I appreciate you guys' feedback and support. But no, what I was saying is I'm lucky that like me being depressed is like bummer. I'm sad. I want to make some changes, but like luckily, like I'm still like very productive. I still have had the opportunity to, you know, there's some really cool things have happened behind the scenes, like some really cool projects and some really cool, you know, different things with the channels and whatnot. Like there's a lot of good stuff happening, and I'm thankful that like me being bummed and kind of having a weirdo time has not kept me from doing much. And I guess that's why, like, I don't know, I'm just so eternally grateful that I have the, you know, the positivity that I do. I know for some people it's a lot harder. If you're struggling out there, man or woman, I feel for you. I wish you nothing but the best. I honestly, like, I have like this pure heart problem where, you know, I think sometimes I'm too innocent for my own good, but like I just want the best for everybody. I got such pure intentions. Like, even if you wrong me, like, that's okay. I don't know if that's a good attitude or not, but we're getting all sorts of deep here as we slime and grime our way through a Gorgon match. You know, I gotta always play Evolve when things get a little intense. It's kind of it's my comfort food, which is crazy. But I saw this interesting tweet. You know, there's like these Twitter things that go around. I don't usually partake in them just because I'm like, man, I'm freaking 30. But it was talking about like what's the most like underrated game of the generation, or like the best mechanic of the generation. And I was like, dude, it is the monster play and Evolve. That stuff is ridiculous. Being a boss better than ever before. Nothing quite like it, and nothing has hit us so hard since. I'm just waiting for my next game that really wins me over in this style. You know, there just hasn't been much of anything. I mean, Last of Us 2 I think is fantastic, and I know I've been bad about that. We got to get to that. We got to get through that. Like I said, it's just been like, it's not even that it's been hard. It's just been like there's a lot going on. I'm just doing my best to keep going and keep growing. And honestly, like, I know, like, I start this video and it sounds like, man, Zach's having a really hard time, poor guy. But no, don't even feel that way about me. I'm having some of the best, most productive, most personally successful times. Not from like a career dollars and cents number standpoint, but like, look, I've put things in place that I have struggled to put in place for a decade. I have prioritized my working out, my physical well-being. I have, you know, done a lot of self-introspective work with therapy. and just with like building myself as a human being. And I feel like I'm in a really great place. Like there's still a lot that's not where I want it to be, and I'm someone who's always striving for more and you know, trying to be my very best. But like self-improvement is so mission critical to me. It's something that I'll always value, and it's something that I'll probably never stop working towards. And I think some of the things I've been able to put in place lately are some of the best things I've put in place. And there's elements of me that are you know, definitely struggling, stressed, depressed, anxious, and there's parts of me that are just firing on all cylinders and you know, more effective than I've been, and able to have a really great, productive, effective time. And for that, I'm so happy. And so it's such a lucky, wonderful time. You know, I'm blessed that like my personality, honest to goodness, is like the perfect personality to have to deal with a pandemic, have to deal with a quarantine. You know, outside of the fact that I'm paranoid that I'm going to die, like, I like being home. I like that there's no stress. I don't have to worry about where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do, if I'm in the right place or doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I just get to know, like, hey, I'm chilling. I'm being productive. I'm working on stuff. I'm going to hunker down, you know, with my family, and it's going to be a-okay. I'm very lucky that that all kind of has worked out so well for me. But I know for a lot of you, it's been a trying, difficult time, and so I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if, like, you haven't had these videos here to make it better. For a long time, I was like so proud of Ghost Robo, and I was like, you know what, Ghost Robo is just a video game channel. It really is. But at the same time, there's a part of me and a part of this channel that really does make a positive difference and really does have a positive effect. And sometimes I forget about that. It's easy to minimize yourself. It's easy to look at what you're doing and be like, dude, I'm just doing freaking video game walkthroughs. Nobody cares. Especially as the numbers decline, especially as the channel goes into a comatosis type of state. But I had this moment. I was on my friend's live stream, and he was talking to some people that used to be big viewers on the channel, and they were talking about how, like, man, they used to come home from school and get so excited for the taste test and the blind boxes and the new gameplay, and they weren't saying like, oh, I saved their lives, or oh, I, you know, really got them through a tough time. They were just saying that they looked forward to it. And that's so wild, because you don't view it that way. You don't think about it when you're here and you're making these videos day in, day out, grind, wishing the games are good, hoping for, you know, early access, blah, blah, blah. It's like I'm just doing this stuff, trying to be better, trying to improve, trying to, you know, make all of the things tick and stick and work. And sometimes it's easy to forget that you got these people out there that look forward to your dumb antics and your rhymes and your goofiness, and like, I don't know, I forget sometimes that it does make a difference. It may not be the greatest. It may not be, you know, I'm not curing cancer. I'm not solving crime. I'm not, you know, fixing racism. But, you know, there are some people that really have had some positive gains because of my videos. And that was so nice to hear, even in just like a simplistic way from my friends' friends. And I don't know, it made me really miss this channel. And I don't know that the channel will ever have an opportunity to recover, you know, to quote, be like what it used to be, if you want to put it that way. But there is a good opportunity for us to do really cool stuff. There's an opportunity for us to still make a difference, for us to still play games, for us to still have fun, and I'm gonna try to do that. Like, I hate letting my baby just wither, and I think there's opportunity, you know. So I need you guys to pay attention and stay tuned. How I'm going to use my schedule, how I'm going to do things. I'm going to live stream, I'm going to post videos. I'll try to keep you updated. Make sure you're following my socials, twitter.com/GhostRobo, Instagram.com/GhostRobo. Follow Switchforce. I think it's a really fun place. I'm on a pretty big podcast now. We live stream over there. We honestly, like, the community I dreamed of, super positive, super loving, super kind, super friendly, has all been actualized over there, you know, through Animal Crossing, which is just like this, golly gee, it's such a fun, happy game, and it's something that in years past I would have said, I'm not going to play this for more than 5 minutes, and yet I really have just loved my time with it, and I cherish that game has brought so much positivity and joy to so many people during a kind of a wild, crazy world that we live in. So, you know, go check that out. We got the Discord server, and I invite all of you, even from Ghost Robo, to go join the Discord, because I'm over there. We talk a lot. It's just a great community of people, and it's been so much freaking fun. But yeah, stay tuned. Turn your notification bell on. Obviously, we got next gen, and you know how much I love new generation, so I'm not gonna just sit that whole cycle out. There's no way. Even though it seems like, you know, the platform holders themselves are kind of trying to sit it out. Microsoft doesn't want to release a single game. It's kind of a silly way to launch a console, if you ask me. You know, Sony's trying, but like Deathloop was like a really cool exclusive that just got delayed, and you know they're gonna have Miles Morales, and it sounds like Demon's Souls may end up hitting launch if there's no more pandemic problems. But man, I mean, especially on the Microsoft side, they're really trying to launch a console that you don't want to buy. I think DualSense is going to be like a much cooler initiative than people give it credit for. I think there's a lot about that controller that is hard to really understand from like an article, but when you actually play it, it's going to be quite priceless and quite precious. So I'm really excited for that. We got to take Kara out real quick. Got to make sure that we're eviscerating everybody. Lennox, is that Lennox over here? That's why we're having such trouble. Lennox is just being such a brat. Medic is out, which is good. Lennox is trying to get those slams on, which I do not appreciate. Abe over here going to get hit a little bit. Got to make sure that I like to spit on 2 at once. I mean, I know that sounds gross. You know what I'm saying, though. You understand. You understand what this is about. Let's get over here. Boom. That should be an Abe kill. I'm going to go after it right now. All right. So, again, I want your takeaway from this video not to be like, dang, Ghost Robo is in a dire space. Ghost Robo doing pretty good. I just got to post more. I just got to get active, and I got to get on here, and I got to make sure that I mean, I feel like I've been so effective with my time. I'm like I said, I'm live streaming. I'm making videos. I'm doing everything I can. The only thing I'm not doing is finding time to post on here. But I have been, working out. I have been helping my family. I have been, being there for my mom and my brothers through all of this. And so it's been positive. It's been good. There's, obviously yin yang to everything. There's always never going to be perfectly happy or perfectly sad. But my goal is to post more so that I can bring a little happiness not only to you guys but to myself as well. I know I'll feel better if I'm posting on here because this is what I've done in love since 2010, baby. 10 years almost. Jesus, goodness gracious. But I love you guys so much. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. Check out all the stuff I talked about. That's a pretty good Gorgon win. Domination Station. Maybe got a little shaky midway through, losing some health, taking some unnecessary damage. But of course we push through, and that's the motto forever. Tilt positive, push through, and lead yourself to better days. And we'll do just that with this channel. So until next time, everybody, I love you a lot. Hope you're doing wonderful. Games I'm looking forward to. I got my eyes on. I'm excited to try out Mortal Shell. I think we'll do that. Rogue Legacy 2. I think we'll do that. PGA Tour, NBA. Maybe a little Madden, a little sports action up in here. I've been really busy, researching sports cards. You should get in on that if you haven't already. But anyhow, everybody, love you guys a lot. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Drink some hot chocolate. And until next time, we will see you all later.